Like I think commentary channels are so funny to me.
Logan Paul has completely lost his mind. He just had another meltdown on his podcast. He can't stop beefing with his brother Jake Paul and is clearly very jealous of him. He apparently thinks he's going to be a deadbeat dad. And he talks about how he doesn't want to be a domesticated dad with no ambition. And he's actually even gone on a rant about commentary channels just calling all of us out. So obviously we're going to check all of that out. And let's start with one of the recent episodes of his podcast. Logan Paul hits a new low. You would think this is actually one of my titles, but actually Logan is just a super fan, apparently, and he's just doing my job for me, man. Now I don't even gotta think anymore. So yeah, they start by talking about the Logan Jake podcast.
It was good. I think it was missing a little bit of energy.
Dog, we were both extremely hungover. He had just beat Mike Tyson. I can't believe he even like agreed to do that. And sometimes we're a little awkward. Like Jake's
I know,
pretty awkward.
I'm kidding. You guys, I hate how the internet turns.
Did you see the comments? Did you see the comments? Like Mike needs. This is why Mike needs more of a
not
pulse.
those, but I saw like commentary channels that like made reviews of it. Like they're so awkward. They don't even like each other.
Oh,
like it just
no.
Okay, so real quick, some context about this, and then we'll go back to this podcast. So the video Mike was referencing is They Hate Each Other by another commentary YouTuber called American Redact. He actually made a really good video about it, so shout out to him for these clips. And essentially in the video, Logan and Jake were just super passive aggressive to each other. So essentially Logan was super insecure. Jake was poking fun at him all the time. Logan was taking it super seriously or whatever, getting heated. Here's a quick recap.
You remind me of Elon Musk, like a much like less successful, bigger headed, more aggressive Elon Musk.
Yeah, that's a really big compliment,
dude. Like, how are you even gonna walk around anymore and not get recognized? Especially because again, your head is so big. You're so recognizable.
Yeah, it's just like a giant rooster head.
Yeah, so it's like a really awkward sibling fight, except that they are terminally online influencers and they have to literally do everything online on a podcast or something. God forbid they have a conversation offline, right? So they got to do it online where everybody else can hear it and judge them and essentially just, egg them on even more. But yeah, it just gets worse and worse. They clearly hate each other, right? And then Jake just stops caring. He stops trying to even put on a podcast and just gives up. And then Logan gets a bit annoyed.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Bro, you don't give a
No, I do. What do you mean? No, what do you mean?
I don't either, so it's fine.
Bro, we knew this going into this episode that we're both brain dead.
Yeah.
But it's turning out great. This episode is great.
It's probably one of the best.
Yeah, that's a man who really loves his brother right now. He probably wants to beat Jake up, but he can't now because Jake is actually a better boxer. I imagine when they were younger, Logan could probably just bully Jake anytime he wanted. But now for some reason, Jake has turned into Mrs. Puff, with his secret stack or diet, of course, the Liver King diet. So yeah, it's just like two guys who want to beat each other up, but just can't and are forced to get along. And obviously the internet remembers their cringy history together where they stole each other's girlfriend and like kissed them in a music video or something. I'm not even sure exactly what happened, but definitely not something normal brothers do, right? They're definitely something special. So after this, they talk about fighting each other, right? Which is a real like sort of soft spot because they're both in this sort of like boxing industry, right? And both of their egos are to the moon.
Who are you fighting next?
Everybody.
Me?
Yeah, I'll fight you.
You would fight me?
Why not? You're fucking tiny.
Big. I'm taller than you.
You're still tiny.
That doesn't even make any sense.
You're just a tiny little guy.
Bro, just
a tiny little pickle.
Nah,
You're such a tiny little pickle, you little little pickle.
Whatever
you
happened
so cute.
2 or 3 years ago.
You are a cute little
where
pickle.
you got inflated. It's like somebody inflated you. Doesn't make me tiny. I just didn't get inflated.
Okay, audience break. What are we watching right now? Jake Paul calling Logan Paul a little pickle. This is so funny, dude. I can't believe this is actually free. This should be on Netflix. Like this level of entertainment between two absolute blundering bozos. I love the internet. Anyways, Jake talks about how he'd essentially like whoop Logan or whatever, which based on their boxing career, I would imagine is true. Like Jake definitely has more accolades than Logan at this point.
Yeah, it would just be good because like I would be down because I wouldn't have to be the one to like because it would suck to be the one that has to deal with losing, but I wouldn't be the one that would have to deal
I have
with
the
that,
opposite
so.
perspective. I feel like ruining my little brother's boxing career would be so bad. and mean. Like I would get people would be like, "You're such a bad older brother," like they already say. But now you ruined his career as well.
Yeah, but you're just a little pickle. You're just a tiny.
I'm not.
You're like a tiny little.
I'm not, Jake. I'm not a little pickle. Stop it, Jake. Stop it right now. I can't stand you calling me a little pickle. Logan Paul apparently unfazed by millions of haters, but can't stand being called a little pickle by his brother. You can't make this shit up, all right? Also, Logan is delusional. We all knew this, all right? He was talking about how the internet will hate him if he beats up his brother or whatever. Dude, first off, the internet already hates you. You got that one covered, pal. Second off, you're probably going to lose to Jake, all right? If you did ever fight, I highly doubt it'll actually happen. And the only thing people would ever look forward to in that match is Logan Paul, after he's knocked out, somehow getting up out of sheer willpower, picking up a camera and then filming himself because he just died. Anyways, after this, Jake keeps trolling him with the lamest insults ever, but it still works. Logan is actually getting mad.
Oh my God, handsome Squidward is what you look like.
Not at all.
You look like handsome Squidward.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
Why is he upset at this? The extent of Jake's insults are, you're a pickle, and then you're handsome Squidward. How is this getting under your skin at all? This is embarrassing.
Thanks for having this conversation with me, if you even want to call it that.
Well, thank you for having me on this podcast show. And I think it was just a hangout.
We're just hanging out.
Why do I kind of like Jake now? Just because he's pissing off Logan in a way that nobody else can? Like, Logan always acts unbothered, but then Jake calls him a little pickle and he's just squirming in his chair. Anyway, sorry about that. That was like the whole long context there, but that brings us to this new podcast where Logan essentially tries to play off this story, right? And then he calls out all the commentary channels just making fun of them.
Oh, but you guys also, that's your shtick. Both of you guys have fallen into that awkward shtick.
Bro, it's my family. Like the dynamic that you see is not the family dynamic. This is my brother, my actual blood. Like I think commentary channels are so funny to me. And honestly, kudos to them, because if I was not able to do anything original either, but I was good at just talking about other people's lives, I would be doing the same.
What do you mean? I would do that right now. I would love to do that because it's so.
But you're better than that, Michael, and you know that. You like to go outside.
No, I like to gamble.
Wait a minute. Are my ears deceiving me? Is Mike Majakalak actual? Okay, I'm going to call him his real name, Mike Majak. Okay, I actually can't say his name, so that's why I call him that, all right? Listen, is he actually partially defending us? Even after all the glizzy gladiator comments? Thank you, Mike. This is touching. But yeah, Logan talking about originality is crazy, dude. You mean just like your very original Lunchly product, right? The most original thing I've ever seen. Also, very original crypto project. One of a kind, actually. Nobody's ever pulled off a similar scheme. Now, if you know anything about fair use laws, obviously commentary videos are transformative and original. Surprise, surprise, actually talking and giving your commentary a majority of the video actually changes the product. Wow. Now, obviously, we're not talking about XQC Hassan type shit where you just sit there and let the whole video play, occasionally taking a bite of your McDonald's. That's a little bit different, okay? But yeah, most people don't really see a problem with regular commentary. It's a job. Like, that's like saying the news is unoriginal. Man, you know what? I wish they started talking about themselves on TV instead of my crypto scams. I wish the news hosts actually just started talking about themselves. That would be more entertaining, obviously. Luckily, we aren't all narcissists here and like to talk about ourselves all the time, but you know, it's just drama. It's funny, it's exciting, it's entertainment. I mean, heck, maybe I'm a degenerate, but I pretty much watch more YouTube and random slop shit than actual Netflix shows. So I don't know, maybe entertainment value comes in different packages. And honestly, I was doing this shit before YouTube, like even before I made videos, I would look at like YouTube drama and then I just talk to my friends about how stupid these random internet celebrities are. So I think people just enjoy that we say the things that are on their minds as well. So it's just like clowning on morons is one of the most satisfying things to do. So especially when they're like undeservedly famous or whatever. Now this next part is my favorite. Mike actually calls himself a PP sucker. I didn't even have to do it this time, dude. I guess he's been watching some Pegasus videos. This is actually crazy.
That you like to go outside.
No, I like to gamble.
And kiss your pretty girlfriend.
Yes, I do like
real life things.
She wouldn't like me if I had a commentary channel.
Bro, it's just like who are these people? Like if you show your face in a real life setting and you've made a living talking shit about people and you run into them, like what happens? You know, sometimes it'll be cordial, and I've tried to keep it cordial because this is what I'm saying. I get it. Like, if you do what you got to do, bro, get your bread.
I don't have to really experience it much because I tried purposely to fly under the radar, number one, but I also suck a lot of dicks. I'm a fence sitter, so I'm friends with all these terrible people.
Okay, thank you for admitting that, Mike. See, guys, I don't call him the king of the glizzies for nothing. He admitted it, all right? He actually admitted it. But also, I like how he says he's friends with all of these terrible people, right? Implying that the commentary guys are terrible. I don't know who he's referring to specifically, because I've never seen this guy be friends with any commentary creator. Maybe Critical sometime he met, or maybe Keemstar. It's probably Keemstar he's talking about. But yeah, saying that while sitting next to Logan Paul is crazy. That's like, I don't know how delusional you gotta be. Like, you co-host a podcast with a guy who filmed a dead body, and you're talking about being friends with terrible people, and you're not talking about Logan, you're talking about the commentary channels. That's where you draw the line. God forbid you talk about scammers and evil people and just random internet cringe drama or whatever. But I agree, Mike, you are rank number 1 global fence sitter. You are the League of Legends faker of fence sitting, okay? In fact, the fence is lodged so far up your words that I can't say on YouTube that you might need a surgical intervention to remove it from your backside, all right?
Bro. But I do that for us, man. I do that for us, just so you know.
My guy.
Just so you know.
My guy.
I've squashed some shit, dude. No, but also, that's just the kind of person I am. I don't like conflict, to be honest. I just don't. I think
beef squashing dick dunker.
Yeah.
It's my guy, right?
That's so far away.
So Mike does the PB sucking so that Logan doesn't have to. What a beautiful friendship. This is like SpongeBob and Patrick if instead of just stupid, they were money-hungry scumbags. Anyways, enough of that. I wanted to move on to the section about Logan and his new role as a dad. And just the way he talks about it just shows me that he is just not ready for this, man. I feel so bad for their kid. Just to be clear, not Logan and Mike's kid. Just had to make that clear.
I am living like a domesticated lifestyle right now. And like, I actually think I think what I'm about to say could be received wrong.
Yeah, you should have just stopped there, man.
Even though I have this brand new kid, I have a daughter, like an actual family now. I didn't really take into account how important it is to me that I still pursue my own personal goals. I kind of really thought like I was like, all right, once I have this family and I have this kid, I'll have this newfound purpose in life, and like that will be everything that I live for. Being that homebody and living that domesticated life, the life that's on the exact opposite side of the one you're living right now, doesn't fill me.
Okay, so Logan has apparently discovered the realities of life where no one thing will ever completely fulfill you. So, you know, everybody has those dreams of like that one thing. If this one problem was solved, my life would be perfect. But it's never like that. You know, if only I was rich, if only I had a good relationship, if only my mom came back from the dead, if only I had 1 million subs, if only I could move to X country or whatever, you know, while getting all these things or achieving all these things is great and you might learn a lot in the process, it's never going to be everything. You know, life will always have problems. Of course, there are worse problems to have and stuff like that, but nothing will ever be perfect. The key is, you know, always growing as a person and being grateful for what you have, accepting seasons in your life and accepting change as well. What I found funny here was Logan thinking he was going to leave his lifelong career behind instantly just because he had a kid. That is completely delusional considering his personality and how clout hungry and addicted he is to social media, how hard he's going on his business. So he promoted Lunchly at the birth of his child. Dude, your priorities have always been with their business and not with your family, all right? Sure, it's great you started a family or whatever. I was hoping it would sort of mature him quickly or whatever, but I mean, it's not going to happen if you don't spend more time with your wife and kids or whatever. Obviously, I don't know anything about this. I'm just speculating based on his social media activity or whatever. Ironically, take your own advice and touch grass, you know? You have all these ambitions, that's great and all, but you also have a family now, so you got to choose what is important to you, right? And choose the right balance. Like, this next party was talking about, you know, being a deadbeat dad or whatever. So it's clearly on his mind, right?
For me, at least, I've noticed when you become domesticated, dude, you really gotta rethink some of the things you say. And you can't like go out and be like drinking and partying every night. Like, I'm a father.
Deadbeat dad.
Yeah, I'm a deadbeat dad. Dude, like if I drink whiskey, like sometimes I just be like in this cabin drinking this whiskey in the middle of the woods, and I'm like, shit, is this like, am I a deadbeat dad? I gotta be out there like doing stuff and being active, at least until the point where I can like develop a really deep relationship with my daughter. Because right now I'm kind of like a support vehicle for my family.
Yep.
And it's like a position I'm not like really used to. I'm almost like like at home sometimes like what do I do with my hands? And every time I hang out with my daughter, it feels like it's more for me. Like
she's just like, get off of me. Where's mom?
No. I feel that I do feel that she like loves me and is like starting to recognize me, but it fills me up when I'm with her, and I'm not really sure like what it does for her yet.
Can I tell you?
All right, before we listen to the prophet Mike here, I'm not sure exactly what Logan meant by that speech, like saying he doesn't know what to do. I mean, I guess help your wife take care of the baby or provide support any way you can. Sort of be there, as your child is growing or whatever, rather than just, doing all your business, your career, and earning money. Of course, there's a lot more to fatherhood than just, being an earner or whatever. And definitely you should not be getting drunk or going to parties or whatever, especially in the first few years of your child. That would probably signal that you probably aren't mature enough to be a dad yet. Not to say dads shouldn't party, but maybe just wait until your kid's like 2 years old before you start wilding out or whatever. Obviously, there's a lot to ask from Logan, but hopefully the kid grows up to not be like their mom or dad. I don't know. Maybe get some better role models because you're kind of cooked right now. I don't know. Now Mike chimes in and says how he was never meant for the family lifestyle, and he's 40 and he still likes like partying and shit like that.
It's going to turn into dad, where's dad at? Because it's a girl-father dynamic. Right now, Sloan is in it with Jack. Abby does not get a hello.
Yeah.
Like it is just dada. So like two things. The difference between you and I is that you can survive it. You can survive the idea of being planted, and I can't do it. I don't know what it is. And I've tried to stop looking at it as such a negative. I need to be meeting, touching, exploring, seeing all new all the time.
Yeah, this is very shocking. The guy that was in a relationship with the P-star doesn't find the family life appealing. Would have never expected that, actually. Mike has a busy, important job of roaming the entire world and grabbing onto every... Okay, I need to stop. Okay, listen, Mike is the worst person to give advice to Logan, but unfortunately, it's all that Logan has, apparently. Honestly, I agree with Mike, okay? Some people aren't meant for the family life, all right? So please don't reproduce, all right? Anyways, back to the Logan versus Jake beef. Basically, after Jake's fight with Mike Tyson, Logan said that he'd kill Mike in the ring, and, that came off really dumb because Mike gave, like, this heartfelt speech or whatever.
Why did you say, motherfucker, I'll kill you to Mike Tyson?
Oh, yeah. I really think I would. It was
you. You always find a way. You always find a way.
But it's not me finding
shit up, bro. Everybody was so Mike Tyson in that night became the greatest. He surpassed Trump for like one. Everybody was obsessed with him.
Yeah,
because his speech was all like, I just wanted to do something good for my kids.
Yeah.
Like he was the sweetest man.
I didn't hear any of that.
Bro.
I didn't hear
any of that. And then he makes one little sneaky little thing towards you.
But because what did I do? What did I do? I'm just standing there. He's like, man.
I think he was just like fooling with you.
I didn't know that. And like, I don't know. Like, if he would, dude, like, I really think I would kill him.
Were you drinking?
Of course.
Smoking?
No. But
I heard that clip and I was like,
bro, it's not like I find the way, Mike. It's just me. I'm an asshole. I'm an asshole sometimes.
No way is the world coming to an end. Logan has self-awareness. That's +1 point for Logan, recognizing the problems. That is absolutely progress.
And I just thought I was an innocent bystander, and then like, dude, he's a man. Yeah, it's Uncle Mike. I love Uncle Mike, but like, bro, I'll kill you, Mike. I'll kill you, and I don't want to do that.
Well, no,
I shouldn't have said motherfucker. That was mean.
That's where you got screwed.
That was mean, bro.
That's where you got screwed.
But yo, here's the like, I don't give a Like, what's good?
No, but
You want to fight me? Cool. How do you think that's gonna end, dog?
Dude, why are they bragging about fighting senior citizens? Like, am I the only one who finds this sort of disgusting? Like, there's like that one SpongeBob meme where the entire townsfolk keep beating up this old man who didn't even do anything. He just happened to be in the wrong place at the wrong time. But yeah, that was the latest meltdowns of the week. Let me know what you guys thought as usual. Sorry I haven't been online much. I've been touching too much grass, actually. But yeah, just sub to all my other channels and stuff. You'll find me somewhere when I decide to do something. So yeah, till next time. Bye-bye.